At this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
If we look back at the history of U.S. interventions in the Middle East, I would pick the invasion of Iraq in 2003 that the U.S. led with the U.K. as the most significant in modern times.
Following the deadliest attack in American history in 2001, the United States declared a global war on terror.
But when is it going to end? Has the Middle East not cried enough? In lands where the sun bleeds across the sky, children grow old before they learn to dream. The earth is a battlefield, a graveyard sigh, where hope is buried deep beneath the scream. Once fields of olive trees, now cinders spread. Bombs sow the soil where wheat and love once grew. The streets are paved with memories of the dead, and freedom's breath is choked by the skies of blue. Mothers hold their tears, for tears are weak, their voices drowned by thunder in the air. They saw their wounds in silence. They don't speak, for what is hope when no one seems to care? A child's hunger is the silence of the gun, his empty bowl the echo of defeat. Warriors fall, but wars are never won, as leaders feast while peasants sweep the streets. And in the dust, a father lifts his son. His dreams, now fragile like a broken wing. He whispers, "One day, boy, we'll see the sun. Perhaps tomorrow peace will learn to sing." But even peace is lost among the flames. The winds of war still carve the bitter path. Poverty wears 1,000 nameless names, and all that's left in the storm's quiet wrath. So we watch as the Middle East, from far away, a distant world where sorrow knows no end, and wonder, as the skies grow dark and grey, how many lives must break before they mend.
In the shadow of shattered dreams, a generation weeps, their innocence stolen by the relentless march of war. Since 1948, when nations clashed and borders crept, childhood memories buried in rubble heaps as the world turns blind to what they're fighting for. Across scorched lands where hope once bloomed, now only ghosts of laughter linger in the air. June 1967 saw the skies consumed. Playgrounds stand empty, eternally entombed. Silent swings creaking with despair. Little hands that should hold crayons clutch debris. Eyes that should sparkle with joy are glazed with fear. In Gaza's ruins where children learn geography, of bomb craters and the cartography of tears. Mothers cradle their young with trembling arms, lullabies choked by the thunder of artillery. They whisper promises of unseen charms, while their hearts bleed with each casualty. Fathers, once pillars of strength, now bend under the weight of helplessness and shame. Their calloused hands can no longer defend against an enemy without a face or name. In refugee camps, dreams are rationed like bread, hope diluted in muddy puddles of rain. Children draw pictures of homes long dead, their art a window to unspoken pain. The lucky ones escape, but carry within the shrapnel of memories that never heal. In foreign lands they're forced to begin, a life that doesn't quite feel real. Echoes of conflict still ringing in their ears.
In the cradle of ancient civilizations, where history whispers through crumbling stones, a new chapter of sorrow finds its stations, written in the blood of daughters and sons. Olive groves, once symbols of peace, now burn, their silver leaves turn into ash in the wind. Children's eyes, where innocence should yearn, reflect the horrors that adults have sinned. Mothers weave dreams from tattered hope, their lullabies drowned by sirens' wail. Fathers search rubble, unable to cope, as family albums become their holy grail. In schoolyards where laughter should ring, only echoes of silence now remain. The swing sets rust, forgotten things, while young minds learn the geography of pain. Refugee tents stretch across the barren lands, a canvas city of displaced desires. Children sketch homes in shifting sands, their memories fueled by distant fires. The world watches through pixelated screens, a spectator to suffering from afar. We scroll past headlines of shattered dreams, numbed by the consistency of war. Yet amidst the chaos seeds the strength take root in the resilience of those who endure. From concrete cracks, hope dares to shoot, a fragile bloom in soil unsure. Aid workers across lines drawn in hate, bearing gifts of food and medicine. Their presence a reminder it's not too late for compassion to breach walls we're hidden in. In makeshift classrooms, knowledge flickers, a candle against the darkening night. Teachers fan the flame that lingers, believing education could set things right. So let us not turn away from their story, or claim their struggle is not our own. For in the shared tapestry of human glory, we're bound by threads we've always known. May we find the courage to stand and say, enough of war, let peace now reign, to build a world where children play, free from the shadow of conflict's pain. For in each child's laugh, in each infant's cry, lies the promise of future bright. A world where borders don't signify, and humanity's bond shines in the light. In the cradle of civilizations old, where empires rose and fell to dust, a new tale of sorrow now unfolds, of children's dreams ground to rust. Beneath skies once blue, now ashen grey, young eyes search for a glimmer of light, where laughter should mark the break of day. Only silence echoes through the night. Teddy bears lie torn in broken homes, their stuffing scattered like lost dreams. In playgrounds where joy once roamed, now only isolation gleams. Little hands meant for chalk and paint sift through rubble for remnants of life. Their voices once jubilant, now faint, whisper questions of unending strife. Mothers rock empty cradles slow, their lullabies choked by grief untold. Fathers stand against unseen foe, their strength wavering, yet they hold. In makeshift schools of tarp and hope, teachers weave lessons of resilience. Young minds, too soon forced to cope, find solace in knowledge's brilliance. Across oceans and lands of peace, we witness their plight through glowing screens. A moment pause, then quick release, as we return to our serene routines. Yet in this tapestry of human pain, threads of courage shine bright and true. Children's laughter, tough, rare, remains a testament to spirits unsubdued. Aid workers cross lines drawn in sand, bearing gifts of foods and healing's art. Their presence a gentle outstretched hand, mends wounds unseen in each child's heart. But we cannot turn away from their cries. We must rise up and lend our voice. For every child deserves to realize a world where peace is not just a choice. Let us stand together and take a vow to break the silence that fosters despair, to advocate fiercely for justice now, for every child's right to dream and care. Join hands across borders, let love be our guide, demand that compassion leads every fight. For in unity lies the strength to decide, to forge a future where hope reigns bright. So let us act, let us not delay, in every heart lies the power to change. Together we can light the way, and build a world where peace feels strange no more.
We are children. It's not right to do that to children. And we are families.